I've been sitting here thinking about Missouri and Kansas and our past histories, some differences in politics, some differences in sports, big time, down through the years. What a great thing to happen when, yes, there is the Kansas City Royals in Missouri. I might be a little local here and say primarily filled by Kansas fans, but I won't do that. But it's a great day for both of our states and for people who live in the area. We're all proud of our Kansas City Royals. It was a hard-fought World Series victory, but it was celebrated in Kansas from Goodland to Liberal, from Parsons to Troy, way up there on Highway 36 and everywhere in between. And yesterday, we saw an amazing thing happen. Kansas fans and Missouri fans marching in a sea of blue in downtown Kansas City. There were more than 500,000 people, no shoving, no pushing, no fires, no problems. Young, old, people from all walks of life, all races, all nationalities, and all Royal fans. The schools were closed. Workers took a break. The streets filled and the windows opened, and it was a gorgeous royal blue day. And some are celebrating this kind of victory for the first time. Others are remembering 1985 and George Brett and that team, and seeing that same excitement again, this time in their children's eyes. You see, some of us really counted us out, or some counted us out. We are, in fact, a small market team, a team with young but very talented guys. They said that we didn't have what it takes to be World Series champions. We didn't have the big-name home run hitters, or the big-name flamethrower pitchers, or a big park made smaller for home run hitters. But what we did have was a team, players who kept the line moving. The stats made the difference, as indicated from my colleague and friend from Missouri, who went quite through a number of stats that are rather remarkable. In this postseason, the Royals strikeout rate was 16%, only 16%. Just 81 strikeouts and 505 plate appearances in the playoffs. The Royals' regular season average was better, just 15%. For baseball, that's really amazing. And it was the best in baseball. The league average in the regular season was more than 20%. 20% of strikeouts, 1 out of 5. That's why people keep yawning. They don't yawn when they watch the Royals. These Royals had a manager that let them play as they were young, fast, and aggressive. That's rather remarkable. Ned Yost let them choose whether or not to steal. That's amazing. He let them swing at the first pitch. Alcides Escobar hit that inside the park home run on the first pitch in the bottom of the first inning of the first game of the World Series at Kauffman. That's a ballpark for playing baseball, hitting, running, fielding, and a few home runs. He let them play the game. They were relentless. They kept the lines moving, went against unconventional baseball wisdom, and oh, was it fun to watch. Mr. President, we won, and Kansas City won, and baseball won. Our celebration here today is about the Royals, the joy of the game of baseball, but it is also about our identity as a city and a region. We were told that a small market team from flyover country would not be able to beat the New York Mets. We won because we kept the line moving, just like the Royal fans do in Kansas and Missouri every day, and through a couple of decades of postseason drought, providing that our team, our fans, our kind of game is the best in baseball. I know I speak for fans all over our state and hundreds of thousands of fans that gathered in joy to celebrate a victory for our team, and yes, for our region too, and I think for our country. Everybody adopted the Royals. Thank you, Royals. Thank you for showing the world what fun baseball can be if you play the game, if you keep the lines moving. Kansas City Royals, the 2015 World Series champions. How about them apples? I thank my colleague.